Welcome, beautiful yogis, to our springtime practice. We're going to invigorate, enliven our body just through breath and movement. We'll resonate with nature's new vigor and quickening, and we'll do that through our bodies in a way that leaves us empowered, brightened, and of course, calm and relaxed. Yoga can bring those two things together so beautifully. Calm and relaxed, energized and motivated. So, welcome. Please come onto your back so that we can have a little soothing for low back and hips before we begin our stronger movements. So, lying on your back, just hug your knees in. Tuck your chin or use a pillow blankie if your chin stays pointing up. And then as you draw your knees in, await the exhale to really draw your knees, your thighs closer to your body, curling your tailbone a little bit up off the floor. And then as you breathe in, push your legs a little bit away. The arms towards straight, so with hands on the knees. Exhale, draw them in so much your tail comes almost off the floor. Release that for inhaling, the knees, the thighs away, arms towards straight. And exhale, draw in close and curl your tail up, as we did. And let's add on now on the exhale, curl your tail up and lift your chest and your face towards your knees, little tiny ball. And inhale, head down and knees away. Optional curl up on the exhalation. We'll do two more. And last one. So now as you let your head release down, let your feet come down as well. And just walk your feet as wide as your mat. So the little toe side and the heel align with the edge of the mat. And then take your arms spaciously just below the level of the shoulders for that inhale nose. And then the dandelion breath, exhaling your knees and your hips towards the left. Knees to center, nose inhale. Dropping rightwards, dandelion exhale. Notice the breath can be really long as we inhale back to center. Again, the lovely exhale, complete it all the way, take your time to empty. Inhale, center. And the exhale, over we go. Please bring your knees and your feet a little closer in, flat on the mat. And let's bring the palms down now, right under your sacrum, and take your feet just off the floor. On the exhale, pedal your left leg straight just above the floor. Inhale, draw it back. And then exhale, push your right leg just above the floor to straight and flexed foot. Inhale, return it. So not so fast. We are going nice and slow, exhaling, pushing the leg straight. Inhaling, bringing it back. So find a rhythm that feels good to you. And we'll finish this part with the exhalation, straightening the right leg. And then let your feet land again on the mat, parallel, flat feet on the mat. Hands go to the low belly. And we'll take a few conscious breaths all through the nose. So low belly inhale, that rises. And the nose exhalation, that opposite, that descending, that contracting, that subsiding. And 2 more, please. Give it your all, give it your diligent attention. One more. Really attuning to the feeling of the slower, more intentional breathing that we would like to accompany every moment of our practice. Good. Please bring your right ankle now to lie across your left thigh. We'll thread the needle. And keep that same breathing going as we set up the pose. The feeling of the rising inhale. And the descending exhale, which is also the opportunity to slightly deepen the drawing in of your left thigh. See how it goes, see how it feels. Tend it with loving awareness. Exploring the range of possibilities here today. Let's do 2 more breaths, the same action. Last one. Good. Now holding steady that left thigh exactly where you have it. Now it's the left leg that inhales up to straight flexed foot. And exhale, bend the left knee and let your foot hang. And now we are doing therapy for the knees, straightening and bending the leg. We have 1 more. Nice. This left foot can come down now. Let go your hand hold. Right foot next to left foot. Hands on soft belly. 3 conscious breaths. This taking time to feel the long, slow breathing. We could do it between poses. We could do it between activities during the day. And especially good to do it when you are feeling like it's all going too fast. Just slow it down a moment. Nice, everyone. Left ankle across your right thigh. Thread the needle and draw it all in. Setting up, feeling it. And then with conscious awareness, each exhalation we could draw the right thigh a little closer in, much like we began the practice. Releasing a little for inhale. And the exhale is a drawing closer. We have 3 to go. So you can feel the places that are activated. yogis have learned, have practiced over all the many years to really tend body sensations. And that is really helpful, not only on the mat, but as you go about your day. It'll tell you when you're tired and need to take a breath, tell you when you're hungry, you need to have a snack. All right, lovely, and release the, oh no, we're still holding the thigh. And now it's the straightening and bending of your right leg with breath. Flexed foot, top of the inhale, bent knee, relaxed foot at the end of the exhale. 2 more times. Notice if your shoulders have crept up. Nice, and as we complete this one, let your right foot land and your left foot next to it. And then bringing your hands to hold your head. Interlaced hands, cradling your head. And then take your both feet off the floor, knees over hips. And we'll do the cross crawl here, so lovely for the core. So take a breath in. Exhale, head, chest lift, right elbow reaches to left knee. Same time, right leg pedals straight. Inhale, return. Second side, left elbow across the midline while your left leg stretches out in its own lane. So please stay with this. Kind of good to go slow. And so that you can feel the muscles contracting and releasing. And where are they? Sense and feel that. And it's a felt sense rather than an analytical sense or naming the muscles. This is our body integrating it, and we are tuning into the felt sensations. As we continue, a few more, crossing over, curling up, and returning. Begin the breath and the moving. We're coming to our last 2. We'll end on the left elbow reaching across. So when you get there, take a break, catch your breath again. Feet and head come to the mat, hands again on soft belly for 3 conscious breaths right here, right now. It's amazing how the breath is such a beautiful medicine remedy for the hurried world. Our experience of it can really center, ground, slow down, which is great for the nervous system. Constant speed and hurry lead to stress. Please bring palms down now near your feet and bring your feet into the bridge position. Flat and parallel. If your arms are long, you might just reach your heels. Hands and feet pressed down. Curl the tailbone first and then lift your hips. Breathe in. And return back down while exhaling. Lovely little release of the buttocks, and we go again. Inhale begins, then rise, curling up. As you know, the knees stay parallel as though there were a block there. and breath leads the way. One more of these. As you land this time, feet off the mat and knee in each hand, in each palm, and then keeping them close together, circle them together just twice in the one direction and twice in the other direction. Nice. And now please bring your knees directly over the hips, the shin bones parallel, and the arms alongside. Right arm, left leg, stretch them away from each other. That's the inhale. And return it all on the exhale. Looking good, everyone. Extend and lengthen the diagonal line and bring it back. Breath leads the way. One more each side. The left arm would be the last one. Good. Deliver your kneecaps into your hands. Draw close. Now circle your knees in opposite directions just twice. And then circle the other way again in opposite directions. Into the hip sockets. There's a rotation of the femur bone there. Nice, and let your feet come down to the mat. Reaching now for your strap. And just let's stretch the right leg. Just take the right leg up into the air with the strap around the ball of the foot. So all of these are great for opening the back and the hips, the hamstrings. The left leg can be straight now. Both legs are taut and feet are flexed. And breath is flowing. Lower back, pressing down into the ground. 2 more breaths here. Please put your strap in your right hand. Feel free to wrap it around your right hand. And let's bring the left arm next to the ear, stretching along the mat as though we were standing. We're reaching right up. And slowly out to the right goes that right leg. Your elbow can be a little ledge to hold you in a place that most certainly will activate some sensation. And any intensity in sensation, we soothe and we calm with the breath. Now as we find ourselves breathing in, bring your right leg up, bring your left hand there to meet your strap, wrap it around the left hand, same leg, other hand, and come across your body now towards the left with the right leg. Again, the elbow could form a little ledge. Your right thumb presses into that crease at the top of the leg, pulling it outwards, as it were, just gives a little bit more space there, and then let the right arm lie out. You could look towards the right as we take our deep and deliberate breaths here. Nice, strong inhale, bring your right leg back up and take the strap off to put it now on the left foot. Plenty of strap, long arms to bring that left leg straight, to slide the right leg on the mat and straight, and then to sense it all and nourish it with these reassuring breaths. So this way of breathing, sending very clear messages to the nervous system. Everything is okay. Now we'll put the left hand around the strap to guide now the left leg outwards, and let's send the right arm straight overhead as we journey leftwards with the left leg. Find a place to be. If your left elbow isn't working, you could just bring a bolster or a block to keep you from going further, and at the same time keeping that length and push through the heel. Nice, and big inhale brings the leg back up. Right hand is ready to catch the strap, to wind it around, and over we go. Again, just find the place. Your left thumb into that left crease at the top of your leg, pulling it outwards, and then the arm relaxes. Awareness of the left sitting bone, palpable, pressing away. Right leg's relaxed. Good, and up we come. Let's put both feet into the strap. Taking now wider legs, tucked chin, relaxed shoulders, activated straight legs. Keeping your strap straight. The next time that you exhale, let your hips roll a little leftwards without bending the strap. A little leftwards, rolling back to center on inhale, and then a little rightwards on exhalation. So try to stay in control here, don't tip, as we have a few more goes at this. And completing, when you come back to center, pull the strap to bring your legs in. Put the strap to the side. And now your legs are still in the air and your arms stretched out from the shoulders. Stretch into the fingers, open heart. Inhale your legs wide, flexed feet. And exhale, draw them back together. Inhale wide, flexed feet, toes are pointing down. Exhale the legs back together, the feet now parallel. And as we did. We have 2 to go. Good. Adding on. Inhale your legs wide, flexed feet. Exhale, raise your arms to vertical and curl up. Inhale, legs together, wide arms, head down. And exhale, wide legs, curling up through the legs. Through the legs. And the inhale, wide arms. The exhale, the curl up through the legs, towards the legs. We have 2 to go, yogis. Lovely. Head relaxes down, the feet come to the mat. Good landing moment, hands on soft belly. 3, conscious breath, feeling the integration. Core muscles have worked. Nice, everyone. Please bring your feet, they're flat, they're much closer together. In fact, they could be touching. Press your left foot down, bring your right ankle and lie it across your left thigh, and much the same as thread the needle, but the palms are going flat on the mat, much like bridge. Now raise your hips up from the one-footed bridge, lift up, inhale. And lower down, exhale. Stay with that with the breath. So it'll feel a little more wobbly, a little more unsteady. But that's exactly why we're doing it, to stabilize, to strengthen. And one more. Now, coming down to land, leave your foot across there. Take your arms wide. Now slide your right thigh over your left, closing the gap. A little scoot rightwards with your hips, and we roll the hips leftwards, drawing them up towards the left elbow, and relax the upper body just for the 3 breaths. All of these soothing to spine and hips and preparing us for the flow and the stronger poses. Nice, please inhale, come up. Setting up for the second side of this sequence. Feet are close together, sacrum at the midline. It's the left ankle across and palms flat. Foot and hands pressed down. The inhale begins and up come the hips. One-legged bridge. Exhale down. 4 to go. 2 to go. And last one. Up come the hips, pressing that right foot down. Exhale begins and we lower. Good. And then as we take the arms wide, we slide the left thigh over the right. A little scooch to the left with your hips. And over we go for the relaxing twist to the right. Knees drawing up as high as you like towards your right arm. Feel your breath. Nice, everyone. Please inhale your knees back up, uncross. And roll over to hands and knees. Having your blocks at the front of the mat. As from hands and knees now, we'll make our way into cow-cat. Now moving into the spinal, flexing. Inhale, round your back, exhale. And stay with this undulating, oscillating breath and moving. We have 1 to go. Lovely. From the neutral back, we're going to continue the sequence. Feel free to use the middle setting of the block for this as we'll be stepping through. So now, hands on blocks or mat, right knee lifts up behind as the heart lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, round your back. And again. Good. One more time. Raise that right knee high and step the right foot forward. So much that you can press the right foot down and inhale your arms forward and to the vertical line. Exhale your arms alongside. Good. Find your balance here as we take the left arm out to the left and next to the ear. And exhale a little lean to the right as though your right hand was trying to get to the floor. Keep this, please. Stay steady. And now the right arm will inhale up and exhale back down. Right arm lifts again, lowers down, activating into the side body. One more time. Good, and inhale all the way to vertical, and then exhale your arms forward, hands back to the ground or block to just draw your hips back, straighten the right leg, and take 3 breaths here. Deep conscious breaths. There's lots to feel after that maneuver, that moving. It's not only internally the muscles and sensations, also the body temperature fluctuates. Just noticing. Great. Now we'll take the right back. We're back to 4s. Left leg inhales up behind, heart lifts. Knee to nose, exhale, round under. Twice more. This is the one where we step through, Press down and rise with the arms overhead. Stay steady here as we lower the arms and stabilize. Good. And now the right arm inhales up next to the head. Get really long right side. Lean to the left. Feel the ribs begin to open. Steady through the front foot so we stay balanced as we now pulse that left arm, inhaling it up. Exhale, lower down. 2 more. This inhale is the one where we come back to the vertical line, straight up. Exhale, hands to the ground or blocks. Draw the hips back, straighten that left leg. Stay for the 3 conscious breaths. Feel it all in your body. Lovely, everyone. And draw that left foot, left leg back. Blocks to the sides, palms forward of the shoulders as we now set up for downward facing dog. Curl toes. Raise your knees, raise your bum high. And then your heart towards your legs. Straight arms. Press the finger pads. Raise and lower your heels with your breath. One more time. Lovely. Good. Feet really close together. Take your right leg up behind. Inhale it way high. And now set your right foot to the front of the mat. All the way forward so that your hips can sink. And we've got a strong back leg. And we'll hold here a couple of breaths. We're going to take a twist to the right. So if you like, you can use your left hand block and then turn to the right with the ribs turning and the right arm lifting and the back leg staying strong. Good. Exhale, bring the hand down. Block to the side as we step back to 3-legged dog. And know that you can bring your knee down and go there any other way. And that right leg would lift high again, way high. Circle the right foot. And the other way. And the right foot next to the left, close together. Inhale your left leg way high, straight up behind. Aim the foot to the front of the mat. Setting up now for this lunge. Breathe into it all. As we now set up for twist to the left. Hand on the mat or block and turn. Good. Exhale, lower down, block to the side, step back for 3-legged dog. That left leg way high. Circle the left foot. And reverse. Left foot next to right. Inhaling now, come to plank. We're going to lower all the way down to Sphinx. Elbows, forearms grounding, heart lifting, legs engaged so that we really feel length and lift, invigorating the open chest area and the deep breaths. So guide your breath to your low back. Low belly, low back, feel penetrating inhale, keeping the upper body lift on exhale. On the next exhale, we'll lower the head, slide the hands back, curl the toes, and press to your knees. Draw your seat back towards the heels. Nice lower back release, and then come back to downward dog. And from this downward dog, the left leg raises, lifts up behind, inhale, step the foot forward. We're going to bring the right foot there as well. Hands to shin bones for the halfway up. Exhale, deeper forward bend. To this time, inhale all the way to vertical, arms overhead, and prayer pose at the heart. Good. Set your right foot back a little way, angle the heel. Your hips are squared directly to the short end of the mat. And rooted feet widen up, come the arms, breathing in. Exhale, folding over that left leg. Hands on the left shin bone for the halfway up, lengthening. Inhale, rooted feet. Exhale, fold over the leg again, heart leads. All the way upright. Inhale, arms overhead. And this exhale will set the right foot next to the left. Step forward. Immediately, left foot inhales back, stabilizes and anchors. And then the hands, the arms widened up. Inhale. Forward bend over the right leg. Exhale, hands to shins. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold over the leg. Inhale all the way upright, arms overhead, and exhale, step forward. Good. Inhale, right foot back. Steady your feet. Next inhale, right up, both arms widened up. Forward bend. Long spine forward the in. And an even deeper fold for the out breath. Rise up, prayer pose overhead, and draw the arms to your heart as we step forward. Good. Last one is the left leg back. Anchor the foot, widened up through the arms. It's a big inhale. Steady ankles as we fold forward. Halfway up. Exhale, deepening that fold. Steady ankles and feet, rise up and step forward. Pausing here in the prayer pose, tall mountain pose. From here, let's take chair pose. The arms inhale forward, exhale, your seat lowers. Inhale, straighten up, arms overhead. Exhale, chair pose, a zigzaggy shape. And again, inhale to straight. Now your knees will tell you, and your hips will tell you how deep, how low you might go. So listen to that. We have 2 to go. Good. Let's stay here for the breath in. Forward fold for the breath out. Hands to shins. Flat back, breath in. And now with your hands to the mat, walk your legs, your feet back to downward dog. And then inhale, come to plank. Lower down all the way. And this time, hands scooch back just slightly. Inhale, lift your chest. And stay to breathe. Elbows closed, shoulders back, heart lifted. And the chin just in its natural place. Breath into low back. The next exhale, lower your chest, curl your toes, press the hands, come to the knees, touch your heels, and return to downward dog. Let's breathe deep in downward dog, just 3 breaths. Nice, everybody. Slowly walk your feet to the front of the mat. Little steps is fine. As we bring the hands to shins for the flat back, it's a kind of scooping forward of your chest, much like cobra. And then we lie back down. And then we come all the way to vertical, arms overhead, but not palms touching. The exhale is chair pose. Straighten up, breathe in. Chair pose again, exhale. Strong in your core. Do it one more time. Straighten up. Strengthening hips and quads. Exhale. And now, please inhale all the way to straight and bring your palms to prayer pose at the heart and feel this moment. So, from the hands in the heart and the awareness of feet pressing into the ground, inhale, wide arms overhead. Exhale, a forward bend. Inhale to a flat back, and exhale your way to downward dog. From downward dog, please take your right leg high, step the foot to the front, press down on that foot, and rise up to standing. Now the back leg is straight, raise the arms overhead, and get stable here. Your knees bent as deep as your body is willing. Good, and then exhale, lower your arms to your sides. Hold steady. Right arm inhales back, next to your ear, hold steady. And then exhale, we're going to lean to the left, as we did earlier with the knee down. Hold steady. Good, can you pulse that left arm? Bring it up, inhale. Lower it down, exhale. 2 more times. Keep opening your right ribs. Nice. And are you ready to inhale up to vertical? Exhale over the bent knee. Forward come the hands to the mat. And take that right leg back and high. Way high. Bend the right knee and make circles with that knee. Once, twice, and reverse. Once, twice, and right foot next to left. Nice, everyone. Feet are close together. We're evening out the breath. It's the left leg now. Inhale, take it up behind. Step the foot to the front. Power up your legs to come upright. Finding your balance, stability. Take the arms overhead. Feel this moment. And then lower the arms alongside. Stay vertical and upright. It's the left arm. Bring it back to vertical. Exhale, lean to your right. Pulsing the right arm, bring it up and lower it down. Yeah, can you feel the left rib stretch? Can you maintain balance? We'll do it one more. Lovely. This is the time when we come back to upright, both arms, over the bent knee. Exhale your arms, your hands to the mat, and take the left leg up and high behind, bend the knee, and circle. And 2 times in one way, 2 times in the other way. Nice, and then bring your foot down. Good. Inch your feet back a little bit so we can come to plank and lower all the way down onto the belly. Great. And now clasp hands at your low back. Lift your chest on inhale and raise your legs on exhale, and even out your breathing here. Good. On the exhale, release your hands next to your ribs, curl your toes. Some of you might press straight to plank and downward dog, or go to the knees, touch your heels, and come to downward dog. Deep, full breaths. Good. Walk your feet to the front of the mat. Bend your both knees equally, clasp hands at the sacrum. Draw the shoulder heads back, take a breath in, chest lift. Just like a halfway up. Exhale, fold closer to your legs, your knees still a little bit bent, and explore the arms coming overhead. Just a couple of breaths. Deep shoulder stretch, chest opener, also a lot like the cobra we did a moment ago. We let the arms come to the side. Catch the inhale to come to upright, all the way up. Now the exhale is chair pose. And inhale up to stand. And bring your arms alongside the body. And feel now prana flow. So this is enlivening. We don't want to go too exhausting, just enlivening. So now we'll take a wide stance along the middle of the mat. And good and wide, please. Turning out your right leg all the way for now this side lunge. We call it warrior two. So bend into your right knee and straighten it. And bend and straighten. I like to do this because a lot of our knees are struggling. Could bring the arms along the horizon, and we hold now, feeling the strength and the balance, the centeredness of the warrior shape. Open hips, open heart, and flowing breaths. Lovely. Now as we breathe in, we'll straighten that leg. Keep it straight. Now we're going in that direction for triangle pose. So reach, come down, hand anywhere on the leg, and the other arm straight into the air. As much as you can to the vertical line. On inhale, you might turn your face to look upwards. And exhale, turn your face to look downwards. Let's do 2 more breaths. One more time. Great. Feet pressed down to come to upright. Toes on the same plane. Hands to hips or clasped. Heart lifts, forward bend on exhale. Here, you reach your hands forward and your hips back. Good. Hands come back to your hips. Just tender it with your back. Might walk your legs in or come straight up. Arriving now back to upright to set up for our second side. First, a little knee bend, exhale, straighten leg, inhale. Nice. Hold the shape, reach your arms. Grounded, centered, and powerful. This inhale, straighten the leg, straight into triangle, trunk reaches, hand comes down, and stabilize through the feet. And hold steady as we inhale, turn the face upwards, and exhale, looking downwards. 2 more cycles. So as you get there, ground your feet, catch the inhale, come upright. Relax your arms and walk your feet in a little bit, slightly pigeon-toed. We're going for another forward bend. See how it would be to clasp your hands this time. Lift the heart, come forward. Challenging your shoulders a bit, stretch them wide open as the arms go straight up and over. Don't hurt your shoulders. You can also just let your arms hang down. Good. Now hands come back to the hips. Ground to come up. And walk your feet together. Standing tall. Terrific, everyone. Turning again to the short end of the mat, walk to the front of it, prayer pose hands. Widen up through the arms, breathe in. Forward bend, exhale, heart leads. Flowing with your breath, it's a halfway up. And the exhale is the downward dog. Good. Raising now your right leg up. Step the foot to the front. We're coming back to warrior 2. Anchor your back heel, come upright. From warrior 2, nice and steady. Reverse your warrior. The right arm straight up, maybe arching back. 3 breaths. Ribs opening, underarm opening, steady, strong hips. Inhaling back to the vertical or the horizontal line, and the exhale over the bent knee. Come to forearm on the leg and the free arm up and over. Keep opening through your ribs, steady through your feet. Lovely. Inhale your way upright, turning towards the short end of your mat. Come off your back heel, hands each side of that foot, and take that leg back for downward dog. 3 deep breaths. Nice, everybody. Other side now. Let's take your left leg up. Step the foot through. Drop the back heel. Come up forward. And find your warrior 2 stance. Long and steady. And then come right away into the reversing of the warrior pose. Open the ribs. Leaning over the back leg. Good. Come back to upright. Your upper body reaches over the left leg. Bring the forearm, the up arm over. Bringing your bottom ribs forward. Long, straight side. Nice, everybody. Inhale. Bring your way back up. Bend that same knee again and drop your hands each side of that foot and step. Take your feet a little further back so we can inhale to plank. Lower all the way down. Clasped hands, chest lifts, inhale, legs lift, exhale, and breathe deep. Good. Hands next to your ribs, curl the toes. Straight to plank or to the knees. And back to downward dog. Two more breaths in downward dog. And then on exhale, bring your knees to the mat. Dropping now to one side so your butt comes to the ground. Swing your legs forward so that we are seated on the mat for boat pose. So we've got the thighs in the hands and the feet come off the mat. Find your balance point. Great. And now we're going to row this boat. Inhale, legs away, chest back. Exhale, pull closer in. And a couple more. Nice. Come back to the starting position. Engage your core, reach your arms. On the exhale, hold your knees, bring your feet to the mat. Lift your chest. And then widen the knees. Cobbler's pose. Seat can inch back a little bit. Lift your heart and come forward over your feet. Head can relax here. Starting now to slow the breathing down again. Lovely. On the inhale, we'll come back to upright, bring the knees in and slide the legs to straight. Seat draws back. Raise both arms on inhale. Exhale, hands towards your feet. Inhale, come up, hands near your hips. Scooch a little forward. Exhale, roll onto your back and bring your legs overhead. Inhale, roll up, shoot your arms up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, hands near hips as we roll back and legs as far as they'll go. One more time. Just have a little fun with this. Exhale, forward. And next exhale, we're rolling back. Good. If this is a doable place, bring your hands to your hips and hang out. So remember, we don't want to turn the head because we are towards plow pose now. We're holding the hips and the legs are overhead. See if you can bring your elbows in, hands to sacrum, and maybe bring your legs up to vertical. Now we're in a shoulder stand. If there's any issues with your neck, just come on down. And if you could stay 2 or 3 more breaths, try that. Ready to lower? Slide your hands so your back can gently come down to the mat, slowly. Try to land without whiplashing up with your head. And let your feet come down to the mat. Pause a moment here. Feel your breathing. And from here, we'll take another counter pose. This is fish. So palms are flat, tucked under your back. Your legs will be straight now. Forearms ground. Press them down. Chest, upper chest begins to lift. Shoulders pull back. So there's a little sternum lift here. And that may be it enough for you. Without any neck issues, you're going to roll your head back. Sternum's going to lift higher. Your head will hang back or rest back. The power, the grounding is in your elbows and hands. Fish pose. If you've got a strong core at this moment, raise your legs just a couple of inches off the floor. Exhale, lower your feet. And we're coming out of the pose. Very carefully release your head back down, and your hands can just reach for your head and lift it up. Lift your head up, counter pose that neck stretch. Nice, everyone. And let your head come back down. Relax your legs. Roll your head a moment. And let everything soften and relax. Bend both knees. Scoot your bum to the right an inch or so as we wrap the right leg over the left. The wide arms for the roll to the left. And just 3 relaxing breaths here. Now the exhale can begin to get longer. Now bring your knees up and switch sides. And cross, scooch left leg over the right. And knee roll towards your right. Upper body so grounded, so relaxed. Your mind resting in your long exhalations. Now we'll bring the legs back up. Find the midline from your uncrossed legs. And we set up for our final relaxation. Get your props. Get your body situated in Shavasana. So supported, so relaxed, so open. Allowing your body to just fall away into the deepest ease. Your inhalation, bringing in light, well-being, all that is. And then as you exhale, let that spread through your body and all around you. Inhale, the universe fills you. And exhale, let that fill your body and the space around. Drop deep. Sensing and feeling your breathing. Slowly begin to move a little to return. Making your way to your side to curl up small and to bathe your being in the vibration of gratitude. Please come on up to sit to close our practice in the seated position in prayer pose. Sending the arms up on inhale and a big wide yes to life. And return to your heart, to bow to your light, to mine, to all our lights. Namaste.